Happy Saturday, and welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. This is not going to be a short video. So if you have a short attention span, switch over to TikTok. What do I have for you guys today on a Saturday? Well, you see, I've always spoken about the experience. NIO is selling an experience. To put that into perfect perspective, even with the Chinese economy, if it takes a dip, people always spend money on an experience. They will still go on cruises. They will still go to theme parks. Well, anyway, take a look at this clip as a great example, and then we shall continue.
Legoland, because Chinese consumers don't want to travel to the United States or Europe. They don't want to travel to Thailand. So where are they going to go? The best deals in the country right now are in mainland China.
All right, guys, welcome back. So even here in America, people that live in bad neighborhoods, what we would call ghetto, referred to as ghettos, they still drive expensive cars like BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, etc., because of the experience, because of a premium brand and a premium experience. Well, now we know that NIO has taken over in being the premium luxury experience. So that guy that you see speaking there, I have a lot of respect for him. He's been in China for many years. And that clip put things into perfect perspective. So there was an article on the Clean Technica that says NIO looks to shatter three-row SUV market with onvo L90. They're looking to shatter the three-row SUV market with onvo L90. But before we get into that, I've been saying since last year that this is the year that we will skyrocket forward. Now, of course, others are saying it, but I said it because all of our research and development are now being implemented into the new models, which will increase our margins significantly. We outsold the premium brands in China in that high-end segment, Mercedes, BMW, Porsche, and Audi. And I said we're now coming to dominate the sub-brand segment, where we will outsell the sub-brand segment. Apart from other things, the chips, etc., Skyos, what have you. I've been saying it since last year. You guys know I'm not a jump on the bandwagon new NIO YouTuber. I've been with this company since the day they came on the stock market. So NIO has just brought a new vehicle model to the market via its newish family-oriented brand, the onvo L90. It's a large three-row SUV, as most of you guys know by now. NIO indicates that it's a high-end model, even though it's a sub-brand. That's why I'm saying we're going to dominate and devastate and destroy the low-end sub-brand market. This is why I'm up to 22,800 shares and will keep buying. It says, just like the Firefly, which is a premium sub-brand, but it's premium luxury sub-brand. NIO indicates that it's high-end model, but the starting price for the large SUV is only $39,000 and even less. But it's a high-end. It's getting better. You can also buy it with the battery as a service option with the starting price of $27,000. And now it's being said by one of the analysts, Morgan Stanley analysts, that on the launch day, which is August 1st, they may surprise people and bring it in at $26,000 for battery as a service. That will be even more devastating. This is why Tesla is scrambling and rushing to India, because he knows he's done in China. So he has to find another market and hope the boogeyman doesn't come there. He knows that right now Chinese cars aren't allowed in India. India has a very strict, tight control on their market, just like here in America and just like in Europe. Not as bad as Europe, but as bad as it is here in America. So Elon is hoping that that barrier stays up for him because he knows he's done when it comes to EVs. NIO argues that the onvo L90 redefines value. It redefines value in its vehicle class. Notably, The L90 was designed by a former Bentley designer. I did not even know that. Yes, no wonder it is spectacular. Raoul Pierce, and despite being a large three-row SUV, that's his name, Raoul Pierce, or Perez, sorry, Perez. And despite being a large three-row SUV, it's got a surprisingly low drag of 0.25. Here are some other numbers and features. 5,145 millimeter long, 3,110 wheelbase, 16 million color ambient lighting, premium genuine wood trims, titanium soft glow accents, only found in premium cars. 5 exterior colors: ridge brown, stellar silver, sunrise gold, mountain black, and snowcap white. I like the sunrise gold color myself. 3 interior themes: cloud mist beige, radiant night black, and banyan cinnamon. 3-row layout with 6 or 7 seats. 14.5 kilowatt to 100 kilometer efficiency rating. 605 kilometer, 375 mile CLTC rated range with 2 motor version and 85 kilowatt hour battery. They did not say this like Claudio Alfonso loves to say. They said 375 miles. Well, boy, it is 375 miles CLTC rated range. Also, NIO makes an interesting point as to why a fully electric powertrain is helpful in this segment. Space is the foremost priority for large 3-row SUVs. However, most flagship SUVs in this segment today rely on hybrid. They have to rely on hybrid or extended range powertrains, which require the packaging of both electric and combustion systems. As a result, many struggle to meet real-world family needs. It's huge, but it's not spacious. So why even bother to make it? It is especially pain points such as uncomfortable third row, insufficient room for both passengers and cargo, and inaccessible trunks in tight parking spots. What about the L90? Built on NIO's full domain 900 volt high voltage platform, so it will charge quickly for those who want to charge. And by the way, 80% of NIO and onvo users choose battery swapping. This is why most of our charging piles are used by other EV companies, bringing us in revenue, because we understand if the fools want to charge, give them charging piles. Our boys, the educated consumer, will swap. So it says, introduces a revolutionary spatial layout with 36 highly integrated designs. It innovatively redefines the utility and comfort of 3-row SUVs, offering 4,195 millimeter of effective cabin length, 670-liter storage space, and 240-liter smart power frunk, which is the largest in the Chinese market. The onvo L90 sets a new benchmark in its segment, delivering a VIP experience in every seat, and this is a sub-brand. Ample space for 6 people and 10 suitcases, and storage in both front and rear. They will be also releasing a 7-seater in this very soon. Wicked, as someone who really doesn't feel the need for a giant vehicle. Well, I can't say I find such a vehicle appealing, says the writer, but with behemoths surrounding me on the road constantly here in Florida, I am sure many buyers will appreciate those features just like in China. If NIO could sell the model in the USA, I imagine it could find many buyers. And like I've always said, guys, policy changes overnight. And there's a little itsy-bitsy thing called rare earth minerals that carry a lot of power. NIO also highlights the company's extensive battery swapping and EV charging network. We just did 10,000 kilometers with the onvo L60 on highways and urban areas without having to charge. No other company can do that. We have proven it is seamless, it is timeless, it is perfect. Extensive power infrastructure is key to eliminating range concerns. NIO has deployed 3,400 power swap stations and counting, and 4,659 power charging stations nationwide to date, and built up battery swapping network connecting 20 backbone expressways spanning 16 city clusters connecting 550 cities in China, while the range extended three-row SUVs still struggle with recharging. Infrastructure, which I've always spoken about, and efficiency. The onvo L90 taps into NIO's robust charging and swapping network, freeing users from range anxiety, the main key factor that withholds Americans from buying EVs in a massive way. We did not build our infrastructure. Now with the orange putty tat in office, the orange pussy, he is backpedaled on the electrification in America and wants to go back to the Flintstone era while the rest of the world moves forward. If safety is your concern, here's how NIO assures you that this model is a leader in that regard as well. A leader. Safety is engineered to every millimeter. The L90 was developed according to the 5-star safety rating standards of the 2024 CNCAP protocol and the toughest safety requirements of the 2024 CIASI. It features a body composition of 84% aluminum alloy and ultra high strength steel, which still provides all around protection for the front trunk cabin and battery compartment. The L90 comes standard with 9 airbags, including a 2.92mm ultra long side curtain airbags with a capacity of 56L, extending from the first to the third row, the first in its class. Official ratings will come out later, of course. Will the onvo L90 be a hit? I assume so. Also, I don't recall NIO announcing new Chinese models on its English website like this for quite a while. Yes, they announced it on English websites as well. So I assume it's very proud of this model and bullish on how it will perform on the market. Stay tuned. Clean Technica said they will be tracking it. I am very excited going forward. Like I've been saying since last year, this is the year we will continue to rise and come out of the ashes. I'm not talking about the company, I'm talking about the stock price. The company is already out of the ashes. I hope you guys found this video yet again on a Saturday to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we're waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.